Hello, fellow Saiyans, Digidestined, Tamers, and other life forms. Welcome back to Saiyan TCG. In today's video, we have the other starter deck that just recently came out in the US and Canada, I believe. It is UlforceVeedramon. So, awesome. I like that both the starter decks in this, for this set were Royal Knights. So let's get into it. Then, of course, we got Rumble Arena that had both Veedramon and Gallantmon on there. And then you could also see Veedramon and Gallantmon on the Seasons 1 through 4 DVD box set. So, yeah, let's get into this. And, of course, also, I mean, speaking of Veedramon, there's supposed to be the new Digimon movie that revolves around the Digimon Adventure 02 cast, so that's a thing too. Got a lot of stuff to look forward to. And yeah, so of course, just like the last video, if you didn't check it out, we get one of each of these memory boosts. Gotta gently pull them apart because the foiling sticks to the other cards. So, yeah, you get one of each of these. Which is awesome. And then, unlike the other deck, see, the other one had these loose, but these actually came with them in the inside, at the bottom of the deck. But you also get these memory gauges that are plastic, which are nice. I personally use my, like I said in my last video, I use my Cordraman and Metal Garurumon one, but definitely use these if I'm going to be playing Ulforce. So, pretty awesome. These are pretty good quality too. They're not like garbage. So you got the Veedramon and the Ulforce. So put these in the back. And then we'll start it off with the Digitama Demi Veedramon, or as his Japanese name is Chibimon. So his inheritable is, well, you have 8 or more cards in hand, this Digimon gains 1000 DP. Pretty basic. And the requirement cost of having 8 cards kind of sucks, since there's other Digimon that just gives you 1000 DP for other things. But, I think they have, like, cards in here that are, like, good for drawing cards. So, that probably might not be a problem. Next, you have a reprint of Electmon from set 1. So, just like in the last deck, you had Monodramon. This one you have Electmon. It's a 2-play cost, 3000 DP, 0 evolution cost. Mainly you use this for like early turns to memory choke your opponent until somebody gets a memory tamer in play. So, yeah. So, it's just an easy way to play a Digimon and spend less memory. Next, a card for all the Gabumon players. You have another Gabumon. The 3-play cost 2000 DP. 0 to evolve Gabumon, and his inheritable is, while you have 8 or more cards in hand, this Digimon gains 1000 power, but it is for all turns. So on your opponent's turn, they also have the 1000 power boost. So not bad. And I really like the art. It's pretty nice. I'm gonna set those aside. Next, we have a new card, which is Dracomon. 3 play cost, 2000 DP. Digivolves for 0 on a level 2. But he has an on-play skill, so you have to actually play him on the field. You can't Digivolve onto him, or Digivolve into him and get the effect. So his on-play is reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 Digimon with Dramon in its name among them to your hand. Then place the remaining at the bottom in any order. So he actually searches himself, his Digivolutions, Cordraman, and I forget what the ultimate is called. Hold on, let me just check really quick. Wingdramon, and then there's also Slayerdramon, but then he also searches your alt force, I believe, because it's UlforceVeedramon. So yeah, and also would search for Veedramon. So yeah, so it searches other stuff for your main attacker besides just for its line. So not bad of a card. Next, you have the boy himself, Veemon. So it's a 3 play cost, 2000 DP. Digivolves for free. On your turn, if your opponent has a level 6 or higher in play, this Digimon can Digivolve into UlforceVeedramon in your hand for a memory cost of 4, ignoring its Digivolution requirements. So just like the Gallantmon in the last video, he also gets to warp Digivolve into his Mega or Ultimate form in Japanese. And then attacking, if you have 7 or fewer cards in hand, draw 1. So, not bad. And again, I like that these cards have texture for this. So it's kind of like you could kind of see like, it's kind of like if you would see his arm actually swinging in a circle right there. And I like the little shine of his eyes. Next, you have Veedramon. So it's a 4 play cost, 5000 DP, Digivolves for 2 on a level 3. And then his inheritable skill is, if you have 8 or more cards in your hand, return one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon to its owner's hand. Then trash all Digivolution cards of that Digimon. Which is good for all the bond decks that are around. The rookie rush decks that are around. It's a way to get them out of the field. So, yeah. The next we have for Dracomon's line, we have Cordraman, which is a starter deck exclusive. It's a play cost of 6, 5000 DP, Digivolves for 2 over a level 3. Security at the end of battle, play this card without paying its memory cost. And then its on play is you draw 2 cards. So, pretty good. If it hits it in security, or if you have nothing else to do and you have a memory tamer, and your opponent has a memory tamer, you can just put them to 3 and just draw 2 cards with it and have a body on board. Next is a reprint of set 1 Gallantmon. He's a 6 play cost, 6000 DP, Digivolve for 1 over level 3. Basically just a cheap Digivolution card for going up your Digivolution line. If you want to get to your Mega faster. The next, another reprint is Monodramon, or Mazemon. Why did I say Monodramon? It's Mazemon. And then he's partying at Metal Edamon's concert. Or Edamon's concert, I mean. But yeah. So he's just a cheap Digivolve for 2. He's 5 cost to play, 6000 DP. But yeah. Just for cheap evolutions, basically. Next, we have Wingdramon. It's a 7 play cost, 7000 DP. Digivolves for 3 over level 4. And then he has Blocker. I don't know about it because, I mean, you have to basically get up to... I don't know about this whole idea because you have to basically get up to an ultimate just so that you can have a blocker for the deck. I wish he was like a champion or an ultimate with blocker. That would have been nice. Like if they would have switched Cordraman with Wingdramon and he was a blocker and he was a draw 2 and play itself, I think that would have been awesome. But I guess they didn't want it to be broken so that you could go into a Mega your next turn. But I guess it is what it is. Next, continuing on the Veedramon line, we have the new UlforceVeedramon from the starter deck. So he's a 7 play cost, 7,000 DP, 3 to play over, or 3 to Digivolve over level 4. He has jamming, and then your opponent's turn, or inheritable, during your turn, while you have 8 or more cards in hand, this card gains security attack +1. So it gives security attack +1 to your megas. And I gotta say, the art and the fact that it's foil are awesome. Please, Bandai, keep doing that. I do like that they're foil cards. Again, the texture ones get stuck to the other cards. So now, to round out the Cordraman line, you have his Mega Slayerdramon. So it's 11 to play, 11,000 DP, 3 to Digivolve over level 5. And then when Digivolving, this Digimon gains security attack +1 for the turn. And he is unblockable, which is nice. It's a nice touch right there. Yeah, I gotta say, the art looks amazing. I really like the gold of the sword swing, and then the rest of the card. It looks awesome. Then obviously, if you see it, to finish off the Veedramon line, we have UlforceVeedramon. There's a play cost of 12,000 DP, 4 to Digivolve over level 5. When Digivolving, return one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to its hand, or to their hand, trash all Digivolutions of that card. Then when attacking, if you have 8 or more cards in hand, unsuspend this Digimon. So he's a dual attacker if you have 8 or more cards in hand. And I gotta say, the shine on this card is awesome. In the texture, you can kind of see where the Digimon actually isn't shiny, but the rest of the area is shiny around him. It's pretty cool. And then to finish off the starter deck, you have your option cards. So you have a reprint of Hammer Spark. You only get 2 of them, unlike the Gallantmon deck that gave you 4 Gaia Force. So you need 2 of these decks to get your playset of Hammer Spark, or buy them separate. But I do like this art compared to the old one. It's pretty cool. Then you have Victory Sword, which is a 3 to play. Activate main, unsuspend one of your blue Digimon, and then his security effect is add this card to your hand. And then, I don't know if I need to explain Hammer Spark, but in case you're new, his security effect is gain 2 memory on your opponent's turn. On your turn, if you play it from your hand, you gain 1 memory for free. But yeah, so this can help you unsuspend your all force. Like if you attacked on your turn and it survived, goes to your opponent's turn and they don't kill it, then on your next turn he doesn't have the unsuspend anymore. So you attack with him normally and then use this to unsuspend him, I guess. Or if you're going for game and you have the extra energy, then you can use Victory Sword to swing 3 times in that turn. Then the final card, I'm kind of surprised we didn't get Kakaitis Breath reprint, but we got a very close to it reprint in V-Wing Blade. So it plays for 6, unlike Kakaitis Breath, which I believe is 7 or 8. And then his effect is return one of your opponent's Digimon, level 6 or lower Digimon to their hand, trash all Digivolutions. Unlike Kakaitis Breath, which doesn't have a level requirement, so it could hit a level 7. So this hits everything except for level 7s in the game. And then security, activate this card from your hand, which also is what Kakaitis Breath can do from security. So it's basically the same thing, except it just can't hit level 7s, which kind of sucks. But, I mean, I think it's good enough for a replacement. But that's it for the starter deck opening. For me, I'd probably add, so like, yeah, play your Hammer Sparks, play your stuff. I personally got the Rina Shinomiya, since she searches for all cards with V, and because you're going to be playing Veedramon, like all of them have V, so it just helps to search for your stuff. Sorry, my bad. Family over here making noise. So yeah, play all your Vmons. And then I actually picked up all the older UlforceVeedramon stuff, so that's gonna be awesome. Sorry again. But yeah, I picked up some of the older I picked up all the older UlforceVeedramon, and then of course you have the jamming Vmon that's still kind of expensive, but it went down, so I picked mine up before the starter deck came out, so I'm just waiting for those to get it to like come in. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna be playing all like Vmon stuff just so that Shinomiya can actually search for all of them. And yeah, and then of course you have to put in a memory tamer because you don't have any in here, and then you could probably put the blue memory boost just to help search for cards and give you the memory gain. And then of course blockers, like cheaper blockers than having to go to an ultimate just to block. Or you could always go the other route with playing just Mechanorimon and hard playing him, since he blocks everything, or he could restand. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe. I do appreciate it. Appreciate all the people that still watch after I switched. Obviously, because my locals supports Digimon more than like nobody supported Dragon Ball in the area, which kind of sucks. But I've been having fun playing. I've gone to like a month or more of like weekly local events and pre-release and store championship. It's been fun being able to play, getting promo cards and all that stuff. So yeah, real happy about that. But let me know, did you guys pick up the starter decks? I didn't ask in my last video. And also let me know down below who's your favorite Royal Knight. I definitely gotta say that mine's probably UlforceVeedramon, or Gallantmon's awesome. But I also like Electmon. He's pretty cool just because he's a giant dragon. So yeah, let me know. And as always, thank you so much for watching. This is Saiyan TCG. Till next time.